Congratulations, man. Evidently, there must be a God because your bitch ass somehow managed to get her number. I'm impressed and excited for you, but the work isn't done yet. Today, we're gonna talk about how to have a memorable first date and ultimately not to come home to Old Faithful. My name is Imar Quintanilla and welcome to A Mindful Approach. Look, in all seriousness, the point of a first date is to be able to enjoy yourself with someone who you genuinely take interest in. And hopefully, they feel the same way about you. I've had plenty of experience having first dates. Most of those first dates, they went real well. But in my opinion, the dates that didn't go so well were the ones that didn't really have a fluidity when it came to the conversations. You must look at your first date as an opportunity to be able to showcase yourself when you're put on the spotlight. You ultimately want to provide her with that proper distraction that she didn't even know she needed. The night has arrived, you picked a clean ass spot, you agreed on a date and a time to meet up at, you're dressed sharp, got your cologne on, you scrubbed your nuts, you shaved, you showered, you're ready to go. Now, let's hop into the date. Okay, so for the sake of time here, let's fast forward to the part where the hostess is walking you and your date to your guys' table. I don't know why I keep clapping. Chivalry goes a long way. Have some fucking goddamn manners. Pulling out her chair for her before she sits down is a classic move. The reason why they're called classics because they're timeless. I can guarantee you that women will vouch for a mindful, thoughtful gentleman more than someone who's inconsiderate. She's gonna pick that up and she's gonna give you some points. Always remember to treat the server with gratitude and with respect. Your date is going to be noticing how you treat other people and she's gonna judge you based on how you treat other people. If you're some condescending asshole, bro, she's no longer wet. This is no time for small talk. Do not ask her any dumbass questions like, so what's your favorite color? Or what are some of your favorite movies? It's not about the small talk right now. You already got her number. You already got the date set up. You have her in front of you. You have her undivided attention. Why the fuck are you gonna go and ask her about some basic ass shit like that? It's not gonna make you stand out at all compared to all the other clowns that she's fucking gone out with. Start off simple and just be like, how was your day? Actively listen to what she said she did throughout the day. Nod your head, keep eye contact, but don't be so fucking creeper like, you're on some bullshit. Just have that attentiveness to her. It's gonna matter, especially because most people love to talk about themselves and be heard and ultimately understood. If she brings up work, ask her a little bit about that, but don't only focus on that topic. Remember, you and her are more than your jobs. So keep that in mind and get to know her on other different aspects of her life. She's most likely going to end up asking you how your day was. So just give her a little highlights, kind of ESPN reel. Oh, I woke up, I went to the gym, I took my dog for a walk, then I did some laundry, and now I'm here in front of you and just really grateful that I got you right here. Do something like that. She's probably gonna crack a little smile or roll her eyes. All you gotta do, man, is just give her the fucking highlights. Don't gotta be so fucking detailed. All right, so hopefully your drinks should have arrived by now. And the next thing to do is make a toast to her. Cheers to her. Say something along the lines like, cheers to you and how good you make that dress look. Or you can be like a little bit funny. Cheers to always staying positive, but always testing negative. Just make a fucking toast to her so that you can lighten up the mood and just show your appreciation towards her, but like not in a simpish ass way. I don't even know if that's a word. Simpish? That's fucking hard to say. Don't be a fucking simp. All right, so after the cheers is done, now it's time to be able to get to know her. You have to ask her a question. A really easy question to ask her would be, describe to me what a perfect day off would be like for you. Another one would be, so I'm curious, what was your first impression of me? Or another one is, So I gotta ask you something. What made you like say yes to coming out with me tonight? Like, I'm curious about that. These type of questions help you to understand how she views you. Remember, you only get one first impression, so don't fuck it up. All in all, these types of questions help reveal what is beneath the surface. They're not some dead-end questions like the yes or no's. Stay away from the yes or no questions because they often lead to a part where the conversation just stops abruptly and then you might be left with that awkward ass silence that fucking shrivels your dick. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, always remember to have your answers to the question that you're asking her on deck. Make sure that you have your answer ready to fucking deploy, because the last thing that you want to do is ask someone a question about themselves that you can't even answer about yourself if that question was asked to you. I'm straight up challenging you to use these questions on your next first date. They're gonna help steer the conversation into a natural flow where you're not even gonna have to worry about what to talk about next. I'm simply advising you to be able to carry a conversation with fluidity, with a flow that feels natural. These types of questions help you create that natural flow, hopefully on the conversations and down there. Step outside of the comfort zone, because that's right there where the true growth is gonna happen. Put yourself out there and have the courage to be able to ask these questions that are gonna help separate you from all these other fucking weak ass motherfuckers. If she's down to continue the night somewhere else or at her pad or at your place, go with it. Don't try to force anything. If she wants to call it a night and she's done, walk her to her car, continue to be a gentleman. If it's cold outside, make sure you give her your jacket. Make sure you walk on the side of the street that's closest to the car. All this stuff, man, it fucking matters. Once you're, walking and approaching her car, then what you can do is make sure that you give her a hug and say, hey, I had a really good time. And size up the opportunity if it's appropriate for you to be able to, give her that first kiss. If she's looking at your lips and then looks up at you, I don't know how much more obvious it can fucking get. She wants you to kiss her. Now, if she's like kind of maybe, bye, kind of hugs like away from you, well, then she's not really feeling your energy. She's not really feeling like she wants to be so close with you. Don't take it personal. She may just be a shy one, but let me tell you something. Them shy ones, point is, after you're done saying bye to her, close her door. Make sure to tell her to text you when she gets home and makes it home safe. All right, so after your date is over, you gotta ask yourself like, cool, we got through that, but what could we have done better? What worked, but most importantly, what didn't work? You often learn way more from your losses than you do from your wins. Failure is extremely important for you to become a champion. And right now, you got to size up how it went for the date. What did you do good on? What can you improve on? What needs to happen the next time so that I can be able to feel more proud of myself under these circumstances? And look, man, you may have to ask yourself this the next morning because you fucking pulled it off, motherfucker. I can assure you, even if you do go home alone that night, you have set yourself up for a potential second date. Remember, nothing in life is guaranteed besides death. It's a game of probability. If you can make her feel like she was attended to, she was having a distraction that was proper to having to forget about all the bullshit that we all fucking go on, in our daily lives, you're setting yourself up to be that fun guy that she had a good time with. Even if you do somehow end up alone tonight, just remember, you always have me and you always have Old Faithful. Anyways, guys, that's the Mindful Approach. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Stay nasty.